where was the realism on the big tittied? What was going on the Enter the Colossus
it looks
album
a little
cover?
like him.
Yeah.
It looks a little
So
like
Enters the
you.
Colossus. Mr. Lift wanted me to make like this like 7-headed beast, and he's very political and like conspiracies and the government, and he gets on a lot of subjects, like
It's an amazing album.
Fight the power, and like he's very like conscious about what's corruption and government control and different things, and like he just wanted this 7-headed beast over the city and money, and I was like, all right, let's keep it down to maybe 3 heads because the 7 is a lot, and I so basically I drew like a 3-headed humanoid type person, and there was sort of a woman like morphed in there, and on her breasts, instead of breasts, there were mouths, like open mouths. Weird, but it was a way to like be able to utilize sort of nudity, but not, because instead of like black dots or something, I just put these open mouths.
The titties
so she
were
was
talking.
representing like lust and all that kind of shit. And then there was like people like chained to the buildings, but they're trying to scoop money, but the buildings were made of like, instead of bricks, this whole conspiracy, the whole thought of like the belly of the beast and keep feeding greed and wanting to get to the top. And it was cool, it was, it was crazy.
I mean, honestly, what everyone wants to know is, did any Brian Life super fans ever tip you off to the fact that they were beating off to the talking breasts?
Talking breasts? No, no one ever told me that.
Okay, because we had that.
I think you just heard someone tell you that. I think you just heard someone tell you that.
There's your first, man. Well, the reason for that is just to
TMI.
But
welcome to the show.
In the back of undergroundhiphop.com at the end of the CD aisles.
Know where you do it, man.
On the end of the man, but we had the Enter the Colossus, like a huge like record store cardboard cutout, and he just kept staring at me. So I don't know, what am I supposed to do? I'm there on a Sunday, no one else is working, like.
Oh man!
A slow day in hip hop.
It might have traveled to the blunt room in the back with me, where there's no cameras.
2 holes. Yeah,
but I feel like that's one of the. Would you say that's one of the best compliments you can get as an artist?
That they get off to my art, like maybe, yeah. There's a real. I would say like one of my best pieces is this painting called Aqua Girl, and she's like, it's just a girl with a green background.
Didn't you make an NFT out of that, right?
I did, yeah. That was my first NFT that I sold for like $3,000, so I was pretty happy. Because when I actually sold the real painting in New York at a group